Government, through the Markets and Agricultural Trade Improvement Project, MATIP, started enhancing the status of markets across the country. Despite the success of the two phases of both MATIP 1 and 2, the MPs sitting on the Parliamentary Committee on Local Government want the list of the markets developed.
So it would be good for you to give us the other list, because I know, and maybe somebody would also ask the question of, why have you built 3? Why have you built 2 in Acholi and 1 in West Nile?
The Minister of State for Local Government, Busingye Rusoke, and the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Local Government, Benjamin Kumumanya, responded to the concerns over the status of the central and auxiliary markets under MATIP.
We have enforcement officers, but everything awaits members of parliament, because these are civil servants who are paid for the work to be done. And in their budgets, I checked in the budget of my districts, they are not prioritizing such a very service delivery points. You check in the budget, there is no maintenance, operation fees for markets, for all that. And they have no excuse, because they have the cow as the technical officer.
The MPs wanted to understand why most of the markets have remained with empty stalls, while some have revenue issues.
These markets are agricultural commodity markets, mainly. And in the designs, the provision is that the lower part should be occupied by agricultural commodities, and the upper part by general merchandise. Like the PS had put it, this markets like a one-stop shopping center.
So the medicine for that is that now with the act, it is only 90 days. You will leave your lockup unoccupied for 90 days. And actually some municipalities like Gulu and Entebbe already are in the middle of that exercise of removing facilities from absentee vendors to the rightful vendors.
The committee asked the ministry to consider including in the design of the markets some health services, including breastfeeding rooms, rooms for antenatal care, HIV testing areas, and the stalls for PWDs, among others. PS Kumumanya agreed to the concerns.
Because you can imagine someone in a wheelchair being given a stall at level 2, level 3, they can be considered.
PWDs, we're going to look at it and put in a special condition so that for them they don't go into a general raffle in addition to the others.
The Markets Act 2023 has, since its date of assent in May 2023, never had regulations which the MPs think is affecting the implementation of the law. PS Kumumanya assured the MPs that all the municipalities across the country have been catered for in the next phase of MATIP 3. Kumumanya added that some of the projects are only delayed by designs.
So they are just finalizing consultation on the general issues of borrowing, the debt ratio. But our paperwork is ready and we have everything to go. So when you meet the Minister of Finance, one of your chair members, that's why you can put in a word and say, you have this proposal for financing MATIP 3.
The Markets and Agricultural Trade Improvement Project, MATIP, is a government project under the funding through loans from the Africa Development Bank and other development partners. Daniel Mugoya, Gov'T Busingye, UBC News.